Is there ever an acceptable time to let strangers become intimate with your child? My daughter was diagnosed with anxiety and OCD as a kid, and when she was 6 years old, it was her first time on a plane. She cried a few days before our flight begging me to take a boat instead. I even had anti-stress medication prescribed by her doctor, hoping it would calm her down before the flight. As we were in the air, turbulence began, and she started crying and shaking, and I didn't know how else to help her. I brought her comfort plushies and her weighted blanket, but nothing helped. I felt so guilty for making my baby fly when an amazing flight attendant came by. She could tell my daughter was afraid of the turbulence, and she smiled at me as she said, "I got this." She knelt to be at eye level with her, and she pulled out a cup of Jell-O. "I'm going to show you why the plane shaking isn't scary," she said as she opened the Jell-O and stuffed a penny into the middle of it. She then placed the Jell-O on a plate and flicked it with her finger. She said, "You see how the coin inside the Jell-O is shaking but not falling? That's how the plane is in the sky. It can shake and jiggle, but it will never fall." My daughter flicked the Jell-O herself and giggled between her tears, and she slowly stopped crying. She sat in her seat flicking the Jell-O for the rest of the flight, and somehow, that's all it took to have her anxiety relieved. I was so happy at this amazing gesture this woman had made, and I went to the back galley to thank her. She told me she's been flying for 8 years, and that this always works on nervous kids.